We are
Sir.
Prasanna Bhatrai, Susanti Masina and Ojas Panta from Nalanda Vidya Masjid, studying in grade 8 to present and demonstrate our project named Venture the Mist. We have created this project by a game engine called Unity. For the more information, my friend Ojas is going to tell about the game.
So let's start with the beginning. Background: a beautiful world dominated by the Ruthenian Empire. A human that stranded has to find his way back by following the objectives. The objectives will be to consult with various comrades and to find their way out. Now let's start with the walkthrough of the game, shall we? Start the game. We can see welcome to Venture the Mist. What is Venture the Mist exactly? Venture the Mist is an open world game that is based on the medieval dynasty or the Great Rome Empire. Now let's start with the walkthrough. We can press start to open the game. Now as you spawn in, you can see that you are stranded on a random position and there are various coins. And the first thing you have to do is find the way out. You have to follow the path. Now let's follow the path. Now you can see that you just crash landed into this mysterious island. You have to complete all the objectives to escape. You got here a parachute and good luck. You have to press a specific key, which is R, to continue. Now as you follow the path, there will be various objectives that you will have to claim and complete. Now you can see that you are safe. You have to collect coins to survive. To collect coins, you have to find chests hidden in this island. Later, you can use that coins to create your ID. And you can find the treasure and get it straight inside the village. And you have to press that specific key R again. Now as you are following the path, various objectives will appear. Now as you can see, welcome, you have reached the Ruthera village. Go straight to the gate to find the quest so you can leave this island. Now as you can see, the first quest will be to meet the person there. You have to get inside the village to meet the first person there. And here will be your first person. And there will be various objectives that you will have to claim. Soldier, who are you and why are you here? Player, my ship just crashed here. I am stuck in this island. So I saw this village and decided to come here. Soldier, okay, good. Go to the cleric and get your ID. Player, okay, thanks for helping. Where is he though? Soldier, on the village. Just go. And you will have to press the same key R to continue. Now you will have to meet the cleric to get your ID, and as you can see that 20 coins have appeared because it will take 20 coins to get your ID. And here will be your next village where the cleric will be spotted. As you are following the path, you can see the second quest appears. To go and meet the cleric to get the ID. We have added a door script so that it will look more realistic and you will find the cleric here. And you can see player. Hello, are you the cleric? Cleric, yes. Player, the soldier told me to go to you for the ID. Cleric, okay, give me 20 coins. As you can see that you already have the 20 coins. And the player, here, take it. Cleric, here is your ID. Now go left from here and meet the witch. Player, okay. And press R to continue. And as you can see that the 20 coins from the player has been taken away. And you can see that there is a small hut where you can find the witch. And the third quest appears to follow the path on top of the mountain to find the witch. Now you have to follow the path to meet the witch who is spotted here. It will be a long way, but you will be sure that you will find the witch. And here will be the witch, a scary one, I know that. And here will be some interactions. Player, hello, the cleric sent me to you saying that you can help me leave this island. Witch, okay, show me your ID. Player, here. Witch, now just go to the fisherman to get a boat and leave. And you will have to press the same key R to continue. And now you will have to find the shortcut way to find the fisherman. And now you can see that we have intentionally made a mistake or an error so that the player would be confused on what to find. And now you will have to follow this path and you will eventually meet with the fisherman. And here will be the interaction. Player, can you give me the ship to leave this island? Fisher, okay, just give me 20 coins. Player, here you go. Fisher, here is the ship, bye. Player, thanks, bye. This island. And as you follow this path, you are going to leave this island and therefore it will be end. And what we are going to do after we have created this game is that we are going to add more voice lines. We are going to add multiplayer mode or third person perspective and other additional functions. Now I would like to hand over this mic to our coding enthusiast Susanti Malsena to explain the logics and code behind this game.
So as we can see here, we have a script called the player movement script, which is also a script that is written in the programming language C#. C# is the language that is used in Unity to design our games and put logics into the games. So first we took the reference as a public character controller which helps to move our character. We also assigned a speed as public so we can change it in the Unity editor. As a transform ground check to check the ground distance. The transform is a vector, the 3D vector that is used to take the value of x, y and z. We can later use this to check our gravity and make our player follow the gravity. So then we have taken the horizontal input from the Unity because the horizontal input is already pre-assigned in Unity. It helps us to take the horizontal axis and put it in the float variable called x. We can also do the same for the vertical axis. As now we have taken the vector 3 move, which is just a transform right into the x and plus transform forward into the z. Now controller.move just moves the controller and it helps us to move the player around. As same we have the mouse look which also uses the axis mouse x and mouse y times mouse sense and time.delta time which assigns same frame rate to every single device. As this code has been explained, we also made a prototype for the controller. We have originally planned to make this controller to move our character and move around. So this is just our prototype. We have planned it so we can later use it to create to move our character around and do the mouse looks with the help of this controller. So basically we have done some wiring here with Arduino Uno chip made for small projects like this. And we have also used an analog stick that is used to look around and move around. Now I would like to give this microphone to our fellow friend Ozas Ponta.
If there are any questions that you are likely to ask, you are free to ask.
मेरो कोडिङ क्लास तयारी भविष्यको।